Well then, Jeannie, do you want to go over some stuff with us?
I hope all of you enjoy homecoming as much as I do, because to me it's better than Christmas. And one year the Senate passed a resolution that it is better than Christmas. So this is really an important time. One of the things you need to know is you are representing the university. So there is going to be a lot of people out and about, and some of them don't understand about how we have to close some of the streets. So they may get just a little frustrated with you. So, but remember, smile and say, homecoming comes but once a year and it's better than Christmas. So hopefully they'll be real nice to you. When you get there at 7 o'clock, we will have a packet for you. And in that packet will be an alphabetical listing of everybody that is in the parade. Then there is another sheet that's going to tell you how to answer questions that people might ask you. And then after you are assigned to your different, like we have stars, you'll have a map of where you're to be going. And after at 9 o'clock, you will be turned loose to go and be involved in the parade or not, just whatever you want to do. But at 9 o'clock, we will release you. Do any of you have any questions? A lot of you are not from Murray, so you may not know where all these streets are, but we will be there to help you find where you will be assigned. The main thing is for you to know that Main Street is where the president lives. That's Main Street. So if you get on Main Street, just keep on going, go past the Dairy Queen, past Cookport Square, and then you'll find us on the right at the parking lot. So we will be in the office all day tomorrow and Friday. Yeah, tomorrow and Friday. So if you have any questions, we'll be glad to help you.
Yay!
Also, hopefully we'll have a lot of past SGA people that will drop by because they're back visiting everything. It's homecoming is the time for people to come back. So if you see anybody in the office that looks maybe a little older and lost, be sure and tell them who you are because they like to know things like that. And the most important thing is at 2 o'clock, we're getting our group picture made. South end of the stadium.
They mean 2 o'clock because I missed it.
I did too. I missed the picture. So
I couldn't see you, but I was like,
we are taking the SGA picture at 2 o'clock at the south end of the stadium. That's the side of the stadium that's closest to campus. So we'll all meet in a big group right there, and we'll get our picture taken as SGA. So you're going to be there, and it'll be great. Any questions about that? Cool beans. Very good. Yeah?
For the parade, when we be there at 7, do we wear what we wear for our organization, or do we wear something else?
That's a great question. If you are participating in the parade with another organization, feel free to wear whatever they're wearing. So typically you'll have a shirt that you wear. That's perfectly fine. And if not, you can just wear your SGA t-shirt for that morning, and just try to dress warmly because it will be a little bit cool that morning. So try to just bundle up is my best recommendation. Hopefully it won't rain. So question. So you're welcome to wear whatever. Yeah, Kai?
Did we get our t-shirts yet?
If you have not gotten your t-shirt, stop by the SGA office or during your office hours, and one of us will get it for you. I'm sorry if we haven't already given it to you. That was a great point that I meant to remind people about. If you haven't gotten your SGA t-shirt, you can get it down in the CSI office. Jeannie, Christian, or I will give it to you. Nick?
What about the polos?
Yes, if you're interested in buying one, let me know at some point. I think they were like $27 if you want to buy a polo that has SGA on it, but you'll look real spiffy for events. So if you are interested in purchasing one of those, let me know. Thanks, Nick. Anybody else? Is there any other new business at this time? Seeing none, we'll move into branch reports. So Craig was not able to come today because he has a hearing at 5 o'clock. So we support him with that and doing his job. And he also wanted to encourage everyone to vote for homecoming. So that was a great point as well, is that voting for homecoming queen and king is today and tomorrow. So if you have not already voted, please vote on my gate and encourage others to vote. So that's exciting as well. I know that Craig is actually on the court, and so is our lovely Christian Barnes. Yes?
One of the things that I was going to give to Craig, I just got noticed, we are hosting the soccer OVC tournament November 1st and 2nd. And so there's going to be a lot of people on campus, and they're going to be parking in certain areas. And there's certain areas that are going to be blocked off, and you can get fined like $100 for parking in these spots. So I have a copy. Can you put that up?
No, I don't think he can.
Not until.
You can't put that up? Okay,
I don't
well,
think I have a file for it, but we can upload it to the website or something.
okay, we'll send this out because this is really important. And I just got it this afternoon. Just a few minutes ago.
Okay. Very good. Next, we have Miss Becca with RCA.
All right, guys, RCA had our regional leadership conference this past weekend, and it went really well. We were with the South Atlantic regional partners for residential colleges that are like throughout all of the colleges throughout the South Atlantic area. So there were colleges from areas ranging from Florida, Georgia, Alabama, just residential colleges and like universities all throughout that area. And we were working with different exec boards, just working on how to improve our residential college system like here at Murray. And it was a really great conference, so there might be some things we're gonna work on trying to improve here. Another update for you guys, block party. For taking the winners of block party, instead of just doing the total number of students who came, we went by percentage of students who came to make it fair, because some buildings have more people than others. So we went by percentage of like the population of the building. So the winners for that were Springer, Franklin, Rizzo, and Old Richmond. So if you guys came out to support, thanks for coming out and supporting us at block party. Tomorrow night is our rebate night at Burrito Shack. We're going to try to be putting on more programs next spring and a few more smaller things throughout the semester. So please come out and support tomorrow night from 4 to 9 p.m. at any time between there at Burrito Shack, and sign up under your residential college. We can really use all the support we can get out there tomorrow night. RA applications are due November 15th, so consider getting more involved in the residential college system. And that's all I have for you guys right now. Does anyone have anything for me? All right, thanks guys.
Thank you very much, Becca. Moving into officer reports, Miss Rachel Barnett.
Only report was to, if you've ordered a t-shirt or if you want a t-shirt, you can come see me after the meeting, or like she said, just drop off by the office at any time.
Very good. So obviously Bailey is not here, but I'm sure she would tell you to send your excuses 24 hours in advance to her email. If you haven't sent one for homecoming, that's very important that you either that you do send that and make sure that it actually gets approved. The individuals that do not come the morning of the parade and don't have an excuse will be summoned to exec. So I know that we're great to hang out with, but that's probably not the ideal time. So just make sure that you're there the morning of the parade and it'll be fun. Other things with the Bailey, no, I feel like that's good. Do your office hours, and that's that. Madison Jarrett.
So Kevin's talk last weekend went really well. We were able to go through a good majority of our tickets that we gave out, and Kevin was awesome. Like, he was a great guy. A lot of people had fun, and we had some really nice feedback from that. So I wanted to thank you all for sharing all of that on social media and like helping that event gain some traction that way. As far as CAB, I've received some applications and I've emailed some people, and basically right now the only chair we need is we have one more diversity spot open. So if you know anyone interested in that, please have them contact me, get them down in the CSI office and fill out an application. That's all I have.
Yeah. Moving on to my reports. Thank you to those who have already done your corp tables. The tables that are coming up soon to be on the lookout for, Fletcher will be tabling tomorrow in faculty, I believe at 2:30. And then Kevin Quartz and Emily Cornwell are tabling on the 27th at 7:30 in Fine Arts. So stop by and see them. Also, Tyler and Tyler with Science will be tabling tomorrow at noon. And then Elizabeth College will be tabling October 30th at 4 p.m. in Lizzo. So exciting stuff. So be sure to stop by them and maybe support them. Also in my report is that I have been working towards my goals. So one of those was meeting with you all, and I have met with everyone, and that is wonderful and great. It's only about 44 meetings, so that's fun. And you all set a goal for yourself, and I'm really hopeful that you actually are striving towards meeting that. The semester is going to be over before we know it, So if I can meet with all 44 of you all, I think all of you can accomplish your goal. So a lot of you had down that you wanted to write a piece of legislation. Props to Lucas for doing that already this semester. So if that's your goal, be thinking about that. Let's make it happen, because I'll know if you reach it or not. And then if you do accomplish your goal at some point, let us know. Let us know what you're doing and how you're being a good senator, because I encourage you all to work really hard. And I appreciate all of your efforts thus far. We do still have a vacancy for the Hester Residential College Senator and the Diversity and Inclusion Director. And then we have 2 alternate justice positions for J-Board open as well, as the CAB Diversity Chair. So we are very, very close to being a completely full SGA, so that's exciting stuff. So encourage people to get involved through those positions. Reaching out to individuals personally goes a really long way. Josh Turner has done this time and time again, so he's gotten a lot of vacancies filled for us. So I hope that you all work towards that as well, because that goes a long way of just that one-on-one connection, encouraging people to apply. And it makes our Senate even better. And I don't really know what to do with myself, because I feel like we're so close to getting it all filled. I'm just lost, but it's great. So thank you all. Thanks for your hard work. And I look forward to seeing you all at homecoming. And that's really all that I have for my report. Do y'all have any questions for me? Rock on. The director reports. We are going to start with Austin Zenoble.
Going first. Can we just what's that?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I threw it off.
I still need a couple people to come see me after the meeting. It'll be real quick. If Bo Ayers, Dustin Raleigh, Tyler Howe, Trace Colson, Travis Sparkman, and Brady Bell can see me after the meeting. Real quick.
Thank you. Brianna Barnes.
So we had a committee meeting today, just to get tasks for homecoming. So make sure you all follow all of the SGA's social media platforms, and retweet, share, like, all the fun stuff, all of the above, and let us know how we do.
Kayla Brannon.
Everybody, we're going to be having a meeting right after this meeting is over, and 2 of the newer senators that it's on my meeting or on my committee is Elizabeth Lay and Chance Collins. So y'all be sure to stay after just a little bit.
Great. Austin Gordon.
Nothing to report.
Okay, and Aaron Sexton.
I have nothing to report. Clark's not here, so I'll stay at forum. Rest SGA.
Thank you very much. Do we have any committee reports at this time? Emily?
So we had, hold on. So we had a health services task force meeting earlier today. So for those of y'all that don't know, the university is looking at possibly contracting out health services. So if you don't know what that is, that's in Wells, where you go when you're sick. But so we had a goal to have a decision on contracting out who it would be, things of that nature, about this time, I think. So we sent out the request for proposal, and basically the feedback on it was that it was kind of confusing. We did get a couple of proposals back, but they weren't exactly what we were looking for. So we decided to go back and kind of revise the RFP to just make it more simple, take out some things that were unnecessary. And so once that gets finalized, we're going to send that back out, get those proposals back in, hopefully get some better ones, get some more things that fit what we're looking for. And so the new goal is to have a decision on that, whether we contract it out, who it will be to the beginning of January, I think is when we set it up. Yeah. So beginning of January, look for that.
Thank you very much. Any other committee reports? Nick?
Okay. So I am on the undergraduate studies committee for academic council. And basically what we do are kind of like pass stuff for classes that involve undergraduate student body. So a couple new classes that you guys can be looking for to sign up for is a financial 432, which is corporate finance, which is basically just kind of different financial methods that aren't taught in regular finance classes. That's basically what I got out of that one. There's also 2 different exercise science classes because there was kind of a, I guess, discrepancy in how to write lab reports for exercise science. So there's 2 new classes for that. One's like the actual class where you learn how to write certain things and word certain things differently, and then one's a lab to kind of fine tune those things that you've been working on in your actual lab for exercise science. There's also a new class, immigration law, which is, I think, coming out this spring. So you guys should be able to sign up for that here soon. And that's basically U.S. immigration law. It's LST 340, so if you guys are interested in that, you can write that down and look for it. There's also a revision in the international studies minor. It was kind of a small thing. I forget exactly what it was, but if you guys have questions about that, I can get it to you. And there was also a new sociology class, which is Sociology 365, which is qualitative research methods, because in sociology, a lot of the research that is done is dealt with qualitative numbers. So that's fine.
Wonderful. Any other committee reports? Thank you for being great individuals and representatives on our committees. That's awesome. Now moving into our guest reports, we have the President's Office.
Hi, good to see everybody. Dr. Davies is on his way back, so he will be here for homecoming. He's very excited about that. And thanks each of you for your support of homecoming, especially coming to be there at 7 a.m. on Saturday morning. So I'll be there around that time as well, so enjoy that event. We wanted to thank each of you who could attend. Damon Williams, who was here Friday, October the 13th. He came and talked to us about diversity, equity, and inclusion. And the important part about that is to provide you a foundation, not just you, but all of us, to be able to compete, communicate, and collaborate on those issues. If you have suggestions of how we can best work toward that, because it is an important priority of the university, to please contact him or to contact me about that. And my email is kfister@murraystate.edu. So just feel free to bring up ideas that you have, because this is important. It's hard in our area sometimes to see where we have diversity, even though we do. We are 51.6% of the youth are first generation college students, and sometimes you don't think about us as that as a diversity component. So we have to think about diversity in much wider an aspect than just racial diversity. So I wanted to bring that up to you, and thank you for giving me time. Any questions? Okay, enjoy homecoming.
Thank you. Dr. Robertson?
Yes, just I would also say enjoy homecoming, and thank you for all you do. I certainly appreciate your leadership and the visibility you have on campus. And so you do lots of great things, and you really have some significant legislation so far this year that you can be very proud of. So it's a worthy goal for all of you to have to have some sort of legislation during the year. So let us know how we can help you. That's what we're here for, to help you meet your goals and better serve the students. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Facilities management.
I don't have anything specific to report unless there are any questions.
Do y'all have anything for facilities? Wow, you're in luck. Miss Young.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jasmine Young, and I'm here representing the Murray State Police Department, even though that's not my job. But anyway, I'm a faculty advisor for the Student Council or Student Advisory Board for the Murray State Police Department, and we're looking for a few good students. And I hear you have goals this year and all kinds of good things, and we're working toward diversity and inclusion. So this is great for you. Okay, this is to you would be serving on a board that would help communicate any questions or concerns to the Murray State Police. You would act as a sounding board for them. If they have any new policies that they are wanting to present to any other boards on campus, you would be able to provide some information for them. It could be anywhere from if you would want the police to be able to grow a beard in No Shave November, or maybe some questions about parking tickets or something like that. They are trying to help you guys to help communicate your wants and your needs to our Murray State Police. And what better way to do that is than being a part of the Student Advisory Council to the Murray State Police. So if you would like to do that and you have more questions about it or you want more information, I have cards, business cards here. You can send me an email, ask questions about it, but I have some information for you if you're interested. I know you guys are busy with homecoming coming up this week. It doesn't have to be this week, it can be next week, where you can contact me and we can talk more about what you can do to help us in that student advisory council.
And if anyone is interested as well as being on it, you can always contact me. I serve on the board, so it's a great group to be in, especially if you are wanting to pursue anything in law enforcement or you just care about our safety. Really great group to be a part of. So you can contact me as well. Christian Barnes.
So something that we are, as part of, speaking of homecoming and athletics, for those who know about football games, basketball games with our racer girls, who perform at usually every game, every football and basketball. They are having a rebate night, the first ever rebate night at Dumplings. So who doesn't? Who loves Dumplings? So that will be from 10 to 4 on Halloween. 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Halloween night. So go support our racer girls. Also, please continue to send students your way about the laptop bank. Just keep that in mind as well for keep an open ear out to those students who may have a genuine need for laptop use. So we are still continuing that program and would love to serve students who need those services. So please send them our way into the office or just let them know. Yes?
Do you have a number right now on how many students are utilizing that service?
So I have, it went live at the beginning of the semester and we have not had any requests yet. So we are still, we still want to advertise that, we still want to promote that, and we want that any student who has that need to please to come to our office and we need happy to work. Yes?
How much advertising is going into this program?
So I know we advertised on social media when the program started, and so we're probably going to push more advertising out since we haven't caught a lot of traction yet.
That might be a good thing to do with those court tables.
Yeah, absolutely. Your report tables, that would be something great if you wanted to advertise to students, for students who may not have a 24-hour access to a laptop, that there's a program through SGA that we can provide one to them for an entire semester, even on past that as well. Any other questions for me about anything? Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Thanks. Miss Jeannie Morgan.
I've already had my say.
Okay. Does anyone know where the kudos box is? John, can you come bring it? Thank you. I did not forget this week. Go me. Yeah, thank you. Which they're not being here. Kudos to everybody, 3 R's, that's playing a part in homecoming this weekend! Exclamation point. Kudos to SGA for putting on great lectures, corp tables, and so much more. Hashtag Rush SGA. Thank you. This is so thoughtful. I should hang it up. Did anybody else have one? I think that's it. Yeah.
Kudos to Dr. Rod for talking to my tour on yesterday. They thought that was awesome that the administration took the time to come and talk and say hi and welcome them to the university. Some of them had already visited campus before, so they knew him by name already too. But the other people thought that was really cool. So thank you, Dr. Rod.
Thanks. Announcements, just our vacancies, homecoming queen and king elections are today and tomorrow. Please encourage people to vote. Don't forget to arrive for the homecoming parade at what time? 7 a.m. Y'all are the best. Don't forget about our SGA picture as well at 2 p.m. on the south end of the football field. Any other announcements? Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Lucas and seconded by Katie Alexander. All those in favor? Aye. Those opposed? We're adjourned. I'll see you all this weekend. Yay!